This Monday, the 30th of March, join Richard Curtis and Emma Freud for a global simulcast of Vincent and the Doctor, featuring live tweets from Bill Nye, Karen Gillan, and Tony Curran.
Hold my hand, Doctor. Try to see what I see.
And making his Twitter debut.
In this universe, and you could ever have dreamed of. I'm the Doctor.
Matt Smith! Vincent and the Doctor, Monday the 30th of March, 7 PM BST, the Ultimate Ginger. Well, is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth, and fancy seeing you here in June. A very welcome, my friends, and especially my enemies. Come in, sit down, no touching. I don't do the touching, and welcome to Sunday's very special edition of the Doctor Who Daily. Yes, if you're feeling charitable, please smash the subscribe button and the like button and follow me on Twitter at Movies TV Mad. So, yesterday I was thinking, right, Karen Gillan, awesome. Tony Curran, awesome. Richard Curtis, the writer of the episode, awesome. And I'm thinking, yeah, but they're not really Russell T Davies or Stephen Moffat, are they? Yeah, I was acting like a spoilt brat. Then all of a sudden, this was going on. Now, Emma Freud is someone I knew about as a youngster. She was a presenter. I don't know what she's got to do with Doctor Who, but she's implemented herself in this whole watch-along, right? So, let's go back to the start yesterday and read you a couple of her tweets. So, I have officially asked the Matt Smith if he'll join Richard Curtis, Tony Curran, Karen Gillan and Bill Nye in live tweeting their Vincent and the Doctor episode on Monday at 7 PM BST. The Matt Smith has never tweeted. We await his answer. So, it doesn't even say what time that was. But, oh yeah, it was at 10 to 9. That was my time, not UK time. So I'm 2 hours ahead of you. Right. Then Emma, I think Emma posted about this a few hours ago, actually. No, not a few hours ago. About 10, 11 o'clock my time last night. This is what she said. Oh my days. The Matt Smith said yes. He's tweeting via my account. Now, that's very important. For the whole episode, first time ever on Twitter, for fuck's sake, basically, join us on Monday. Find Vincent and the Doctor on any platform, iPlayer, Netflix, Amazon, etc. and press play at 7 PM. Then check the Ultimate Ginger hashtag, fades. Well, I was as excited and as shocked about this as you all were. And I had DMs coming in, Mick. Yes, I know. It is amazing. It's unprecedented. So, you need to follow, right? And basically, Emma Freud was my schoolboy crush. So, you need to follow my schoolboy crush, right? Emma Freud. So, that's EMMAFREUD, right? And it's at Emma Freud, basically. It's pretty simple, right? So, Matt will be tweeting via her Twitter handle from 7 to 7:45 when we're all watching Vincent and the Doctor at the same time. So, officially, these are the people involved. Richard Curtis, Tony Curran, who played Vincent, Karen Gillan, who played Amy, of course, Bill Nye, who played the curator in the museum, all live tweeting Vincent and the Doctor, and the Matt Smith. So this is really, really exciting. And obviously, Emily Rosina has worked really hard. Emma's done this. Well done to her. But Emily's put this all together. And I applaud her. But, after all this is over, we are still left with Chris Chibnall's vision for Doctor Who. Now, as you said, I've gone on here. I've come out publicly and said, I like the Timeless Child arc. I don't have a problem with it. I think people should be bold when they're writing stories, and they need to elevate something for a new era. Do you know, evolution. That's the word I'm looking for. Evolution. You can't stay in one place. For at the moment, I am writing a script for a pitch for a Dallas reboot. You all know Dallas, J.R. Ewing, Bobby Ewing, right? Yes, I'm pitching not only a Dallas reboot. But two ideas to actually continue where the revival left off. So with all of that comes with it. So, and I'm actually binging the whole of Dallas right now. So it's very difficult, but you need to evolve a show. And one of the problems with Dallas was originally they didn't evolve it. It became the JR show. And that's great because he was amazing, but you need more than that. Of course you do. Anyway, right, we're not here to talk about Dallas. None of you are interested in that. If you are, at Movies TV Mad, and I'll keep you updated with my pitch and how it's going. Right. And so when we're left with, when all this is over, when all this positivity is over, lockdown over, Armageddon, apocalypse over, right, we are still left with this thing. Now, as I've said before, I'm happy with the Timeless Children. I like the reveal. I like the Master. But our doctor, our current doctor, needs a lot of work to be in the standard of any doctor. Any doctor. And again, that's Chris Chibnall's responsibility, that we're coming into her third season, next year in 2021, right? And this character still hasn't been beefed out, hasn't been fleshed out, or her companions. Apparently 2 of her companions are leaving already without having the fleshing out that they deserve. So, and one of the things that Emily says a lot, right, Emily Rossina from Doctor Who magazine, she talks about people coming back to Twitter or coming to the first time because it's not as toxic. And I made a very, very point to her. I don't know if she's going to reply or she's going to get upset and block me about it. I don't think that Twitter or social media is toxic. Social media is only as toxic as you made it. Now, I've had people going in on me on Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, right? But my negative experiences on Twitter are about 5%. And I've had my account since 2013. Think about that. Twitter is a platform with millions of people posting their opinions. Each one of your opinions and my opinions is going to oppose another. And I agree, there are some unintelligent, emotional people who don't have the emotional intelligence to say, do you know what, that's their opinion. I'm either going to constructively say what I think or walk away. That's the problem. But what Emily and the rest of the BBC must understand, it's okay for Doctor Who fans who have bought so many things, put so much time, love, effort and money into loving Doctor Who, to constructively criticise Chris Chibnall's era. That's not toxic. What is toxic, right? That toxic is when you're going at it and you're saying, it's woke, it's crap, I hate it, and you start really going in on Chris Chibnall or the actors. That's toxic. No one wants to hear that. And almost certainly, and I've said this before, during these live watch-alongs, I'm not going to go in there and start talking about Chris Chibnall. I'm going to be positive, like I was with Stephen with The Day of the Doctor, as I was with Russell, Trip of a Lifetime, right? And as I will be with Matt when he takes over Emma Freud's account. He's not interested in this current era. He's just here to do a good thing. But then we have to look at this again deeper. How are all these people coming? Are you telling me some little person who works for the Doctor Who magazine has been able to put this together? Of course she hasn't. She's the front woman. Let's call her the front woman. Because after the Timeless Children, the BBC had a massive problem. Whether you like Chibnall's era or you loathe it, it doesn't matter. The ratings have been steadily falling since his very second episode. And they've been falling and falling and falling and falling. It's been a gradual decline, right? Now, the actual numbers are not disastrous, but they will head there because people will continue to leave. So the BBC put out an official statement because they knew how divisive the whole Timeless Children thing was. But they knew after the reaction to that, that didn't help. They tried. Now, this lockdown has come at a perfect time for them. So they've obviously, I think Emily went to them. I think this is in conjunction with Emily and the BBC. This spin, this marketing, they've actually put a positive spin towards Doctor Who. And that's great. And that's why Matt Smith's come in. That's why RTD came in. And that's why Stephen Moffat's come in. But as I say, after all this is over, Houston, we still have a massive problem. You've still got people who don't like Chris Chibnall and what he's doing to Doctor Who. Now, I'm a charitable person. I don't think this is Doctor Who as I know it and love it, but I'm willing to keep on watching it and supporting it. I just want to get this era out the way, most of all. It isn't great. I think the Timeless Child thing is good. It's interesting, but he has to invoke it. He has to look deeply into it. He actually has to give people something. So when we come to the end of it, you can say, you see, you didn't like it, but look where I took it. It's amazing. And fancy that actually the Doctor wasn't the Timeless Child, but I took it into a more interesting place for you all. And now you're praising it. He really needs to deliver on this Timeless Child thing, and he really needs to keep on developing his Doctor. Because right now, it's simply not at a level that anyone can accept. The level of photography, of directing, of the way it looks, the CG is beautiful. The music, much more improved by Segun Akinola. At least it has a kind of, it has more of a personality this season. The Master's new theme, a great example of that. But you need to go far. And what I would say about season 12, you know, compared to season 11, it did feel like him and the BBC had actually listened to us. So that's a plus for him. But you can spin the past, but you can't spin the present. And quite simply, it's in a place now where people are not going to be as forgiving as me. And that's a problem. Now, I said to you that they needed to bring Stephen Moffat or RTD to at least guest write or as a second executive producer, because this doesn't go far enough. Yes, it's really good and it's exciting and it makes you love those eras of Doctor Who, but it doesn't transform your mind, which I think the whole idea of Emily and the BBC is to all of a sudden make you think, well, maybe Doctor Who's not so bad after all. But that's not the case, because there's too many intelligent people who are part of the consumer. You see, we're not as dumb as these broadcasters and these studios think we are. So I will say, well done, Emily, for doing all of this. I like you. I think you're a very nice person. I think you're amazing. But criticising something constructively isn't toxicity. Anyway, I'm going to see you all tomorrow for another Doctor Who Daily, a big day building up to this amazing presence for the first time on Twitter, Matt Smith, talking and tweeting about, what's his name? Vincent and the Doctor, forgot already. Vincent and the Doctor. Obviously, I hope that Karen and Matt have a joke together on Twitter. That would be fun as well. But these are very, very frightening times. So this is a big distraction. So thank you, Matt Smith. Thank you, Emma Freud. Thank you, Emily Rossina. We're grateful to all of you. So comment down below, like, share and subscribe, and I'll be back tomorrow with even more Doctor Who Daily, because tomorrow is a massive day for all of us.